everyone, I'm Heather and welcome back to my channel. So we are back today with I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. In the last one we just met all the new people in the area. We're searching for birthdays. We haven't found one yet, but we did give a couple gifts. I don't know how their stories are going to come in. I think we only have about half the time left. If I remember, we've only got till age 20 maybe. And we are 15. I'm probably about halfway. I'm interested to see what glow season is like with these new people. But let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we are in the pollen season. We can go out, but to go to the new area anyway is kind of a problem. We do need to talk to people. Nem doesn't say anything as you approach. We do not have 80 toughness. Where are we in toughness? The only thing we have, I think that's 80 or close to, is perception. That's only 53. Biology is 49. And bravery is 41. So I guess toughness, biology, and bravery are our next highest things after perception. I'm trying to decide which one I would really like to focus on. And we also do probably need to rest just to get rid of stuff. Do these guys give me cards at all? No. Rex hasn't gotten used to life on the surface yet. You remember your first year. Vertumna seemed so enormous, so full of dangers and mysteries. Well, it still does, but the shock eventually wore off. Rex still has that slightly bewildered look on his face every time he walks outside and the sunlight hits his face. It's so bright and warm. I got you a present. Let's give him a wood. Rex shoots you a shy smile. Nothing a dog likes more than a stick, right? Learned Rex likes mushwood logs. Well, I mean, that's good. I guess we could have thought of that on our own. I did it because we had a bunch, but there's that. I was hoping to be able to get cards. What's her card? We haven't even done her card in a while. 40. Persuasion is very low. We're at 8. Okay, no. Dis is bravery of 80. We've got a long way to go there. So, biology maybe? What was Cal's? $80 in biology. And was she biology as well, or was she engineering? Reasoning of 40. Okay. Let's see. Reasoning and biology. That would get reasoning, empathy. Reasoning and engineering, but not biology. Maybe this one, life sciences. It would do biology and then add towards reasoning. So let's do this one. It's been a while since you've been to life science classes. You wonder who they got to teach it after Professor Hell died. He was the teacher back on the ship. Who could possibly replace him? You take your seat in the classroom. There's no teacher here yet. You and the other students wait, exchanging awkward glances as time passes. Eventually, Chief Engineer Instance breezes through the door. She's accompanied by Tange, who takes a seat beside you, barely giving you a second look. Look who showed up, Instance snaps. With this sinking feeling, you know she's talking about you. Heather, can you even tell me what life sciences entails? Tange looks at you out of the corner of her eye, trying not to smirk. Biochem, medicine, ecology, and geology. You easily rattle off the subject names. Instance doesn't look pleased, but she doesn't look disappointed either. That's about as good as you ever get from her, honestly, so you can count that as a win. Tangent stops you on the way to class. Heather, were you headed to life sciences? Good, I could use your help with something, actually. I'm working with Chief Engineer Instance in the biolab. If you give me a hand with it, I'm sure she'll give you credit for the class. Sure. Honestly, admits Tange, we just need somebody to label petri dishes and move them from the cooler to different machines. A hop-eye could do it. Instance is staring unfocused at her hollow eye as she processes the results of the scan. Tange goes and stands beside her, pulling up the scan on her own hollow palm. They confer quietly while you wait. Sounds like they're studying the shimmer, the mysterious illness some colonists get during pollen every year, including your dad. Instance looks up at you, as if just noticing your existence. Ah, Heather, she says, we've been studying samples from some of the colonists who get sick during pollen, including your dad. Some of the stuff in his lungs, it's some kind of fungus. We think the shimmer is a form of reproduction, Tange explains. It's like a fungus trying to turn us into more fungus like it. It's really neat, actually. You sound like you like fungus. I admired the mechanism, Tange corrects you. But we'd be much safer if surveyors just set fire to it all, rather than trying to study it. Who knows what else is out there trying to kill us? You spend the rest of the week helping them study the illness. Mostly, this involves following instructions and doing, as Tange loves to repeat, jobs a hop-eye could do. Nothing beats hands-on experience, though. This would be easier if we had an actual sample of the fungus, Instance remarks. They're working with some biological samples, a fancy word for snot. But according to them, the fungus is all mixed in with human cells. Instance has to spend a lot of time in virtue space trying to disconnect the two in her models. Where could I find a sample? Valley of Vertigo. Our most useful reports have been from foragers returning from the Valley of Vertigo, she tells you, where the pollen is thick all year. That might be a good place to start. Okay, blue cards. Unfortunately, we don't have blue cards. And I'd rather not do this card. So let's do this. 3, 5, 5, 5, and 8. Okay. We won +5 biology, 1 reasoning. All right, late pollen. It isn't the time to go look for the pollen, but I guess we want to have it before the next pollen season. I just don't think we'll get much done, plus the cards. That is the living areas. Creativity and bravery. I mean, I guess we do need bravery, but it's maybe not what I'm looking for. What's this one? Command. Organization and persuasion. Organization and perception. I mean, that would give us +2 organizing, which we don't really need, but perception will then be 80. It'll give us friendship with Rex. So I guess we could try this. You're charged with delivering a special package from Administrator Seek to Chief Engineer Instance. The wrapping is so fancy. Seek must have nano-printed the pretty handkerchief and ribbon specially for this package. You can't help but stare, but Seek snaps at you to mind your own business and get to work. Yikes, alright, touchy much? Tange laughs when she sees you in engineering holding Seek's gift. Again, she says, rolling her eyes. You try to hand her the package, but she looks at you like it's a stick of dynamite. Oh no, I don't want any part of this, she insists. Just go through those doors and give it to Instance if you want to ruin everyone's day. We could open it. Let's open it. It'll give us a card. You tear away the pretty wrapping to reveal a small wooden carving. It's smooth and warm, and you can see where real tools shape the wood, not a nano printer. Seek must have put a lot of time and effort into this. It's clearly a carving of Instance. Her hard expression is instantly recognizable, even if the rest of her is naked. Yep, she's sure naked. You quickly cover it back up before someone sees you holding a naked lady doll. Let's destroy it and say we delivered it. You detour through the nanoprinter material recycling room and drop the package in the chute. Whatever it was for, it'll be separated into its base molecules and turned into new shoes, or whatever. Seek looks excited by your return. Did she like it? What did she say? You lie and tell them that Instance loved it. Seek is overjoyed and gives you a nice fat tip. Hopefully this won't come back to bite you in the butt. Okay, let's see. Let's do... Oh, I don't like that. Let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Oh, because it was that. Okay, we still won. I was counting down. I didn't want, like, this one to beat 3. And that only works if it's, like, 3 or less. Okay. Alright, it is early dust. There are some birthdays, I think, in dust. Anemone's birthday. I need things. Actually. Anemone, it is your birthday. You and Nem watch a unit of Helios soldiers jog by with Face in the lead. Did you see that guy, she says when they're out of earshot? He's kind of hot, right? Here, let's give her... She probably doesn't even want that, but it's fine. Cool, thanks. I guess it is my birthday this week. I kind of forgot. Okay, so... Okay, what should I work on next? Who had reasoning as this thing? I guess we need more reasoning if we want to get Tange's level 40 card. That's 80. Biology is at 56. I guess let's do biology again. Because it's also got reasoning, the life science one. Because we're close to the reasoning. Although engineering does better reasoning and would do friendship with them. But we're getting much closer on biology to 80. It's going to be a while though, so I guess let's do engineering. You and Nami Nami are doing independent study after hours when they stand up from their beanbag chair and do a little victory dance. Yes, they shout, it worked. Look, Heather. They throw something to your holo screen. The intro for the game, QQ Bishonen Kyusetsu comes up on screen, and Congruence's full-room holoprojectors decorate the walls with a blue sky and rolling green hills. Peppy battle music fills your ears. Nami claps their hands proudly. I installed it on the classroom mainframe, they exclaim. It's so much faster. There's no latency at all. Suddenly, the lights go out. Nami screeches and hangs onto you in the dark. The lights flicker back on, but only for a few seconds at a time before going dark again. The temperature drops. The holoprojectors no longer display the lush meadows, but instead a ramshackle wood cabin with various horrible implements hanging on the wall. Hello, children. Oh no, Nami moans. I must have installed it into Congruence's memory. She's been affected by the game's code. Congruence's holoprojection appears in the middle of the room. She's facing away from you, but when she slowly turns around, you're horrified to see that her face is smeared away and featureless. Do you want to play? Yes, let's do it. An unnatural growling noise fills the room. Nami squeaks and hides behind you, but it doesn't matter. The noise is everywhere, surrounding you. Congruence's holoprojected form flickers and becomes a shaggy manticore with glowing eyes, and then it's gone. A howl echoes off the walls. The hunt is on. You and Nami fight your way through Congruence's holoprojected nightmare, encountering beasts the likes of which you'd only seen in books from Earth. They stalk you through misty forests and trap you in dank-looking cellars. They scream and moan and cry and howl. You've never been so scared of a holo game. It feels so real. I didn't make this, Nami says, their chest heaving as they look around for the next creature. This isn't even the game I installed. Oh, I don't have any of that. Oh, wow. Congruence, the manticore, reappears, a ghoulish apparition. Is this what you wanted? No, Nami screams. Heather, what do we do? Okay, so all we can do is ask Chief Engineer Instance for help. You and Nami run out of the room screaming. Congruence's chilling laughter echoes after you. You installed unapproved software onto Congruence? Instance deadpans. When you managed, through your terrified chattering, to tell her what happened? I'm sorry, I find that hard to believe. Congruence, she calls out. Status report, please. Congruence appears on a holoscreen looking entirely normal. Systems are at 100, Chief Engineer, she chirps. Oh, I see the children have found you. Good instincts, children. Do not worry, Nomination, she continues. It is impossible to manipulate my base programming by installing silly games. I was simply playing a trick on you, so you will remember to ask before you attempt such things in the future. It wasn't my fault! That's so weird. It's a wild value. Wildcard value matches all pairs or straights. So maybe I can do... Oh, I need to do that. Okay, straight. And then 5. What did that end up doing with this one? I wonder if I change that, if it changes that. So it does change it. So this does give me something here. Okay. Okay, but I did get 2 reasoning. Where are we at? 39. So we're almost there for reasoning. The Vertumnalia Festival is a welcome day of normalcy in an otherwise chaotic year. Despite some lingering rivalry between the two factions, Vertumnalia is a chance for the Helios and the Stratos to come together and appreciate the bounty of the planet. At least, that's what the adults say. As Governor Lum takes the stage to address the colony, you can't help but notice the crowd has segregated itself according to their ship of origin. Rex shoots you away from over on the Strato side, and Nami makes a silly face. Vase is surrounded by other young soldiers, all looking sharp in their Heliopause uniforms. With this standing beside you, you wonder if the two ships will ever feel like one colony. A fanfare plays over the square's announcement system. Lum's honor guard do a complex drill with their drone rifles. "Greetings, people of Vertumna," Lum says, his voice ringing out over the square. "We may be far from our beautiful Earth, but we can still celebrate and be thankful for what we have here. We've worked hard to save this beleaguered little colony from the brink of destruction and should be proud of our work. The Helios cheer. Your side of the square is more quiet." I know some of you have been asking, "Lum, how are you going to do it all by yourself? How are you going to run the colony, solve everyone's problems, turn this planet into a paradise, and look this good?" Lum strikes a pose, to a smattering of polite applause. "Well, I have an answer for you," he continues. "The old council made a lot of bad choices, like illegally leaving Earth. But I believe in second chances, so I've appointed the original department heads to my own council, Lum's Council 2.0. Better not disappoint me," he laughs, and makes finger guns at the department heads at the foot of his podium. "Stay on your toes, Stratos." "I also want to promise everyone here today that we're going to make Vertumna safe for humans," Lum says. "The next time those bastard Xenos attack, we're going to blow them to so many little pieces there won't be enough left to wipe off our boots. We've already got the defenses," he says, gesturing broadly to the new, taller, thicker walls. "And we're building homes for everyone. Homes where people can raise children again, knowing that our military men and women are keeping us safe." Big cheers from both sides this time. Some of the colonists around you even have tears in their eyes, especially those who lost family in the last attack. Lum goes on for a while, lionizing the Heliopause's military strength and casting subtle digs at your failed colony experiment. Finally, the crowd disperses to set up the square for the afternoon's festivities, some traditional, some new. At the table, Auntie and the kids are setting out the spread for dinner. There's an unimaginable amount of food, thanks to the Heliopause's huge ration surplus, and the piles upon piles of xeno meat from the hunting parties, for those who can stomach it. Anne is all smiles, clearly making an effort to move on as Lum mandated, despite still mourning her lost son Calm. But not even the festivities here can force a smile onto Nem's face. I miss my mom. Cal hauls a massive tureen of stew onto the table. "Yeah, me too," he adds quietly. "She should have been here to see this. I think she'd be really proud of how hard we worked in geoponics." The chime sounds to announce that the square is set up for the annual competitions. What do you choose? Okay, so I could do this. Trivia, reasoning 30 or greater. Bake Off, organizing is 30. I guess let's do trivia. That might actually get us some reasoning too. Instance is too busy to organize a science fair, so you do a Helio tradition instead. Trivia night, hosted by Congruence. You, Tangent, and Nami all sign up. I miss the science fair, Tangent grumbles, but I've been memorizing facts to prepare. Alright, let's do it. It's hard. 86! We don't have 86. Okay, well, I guess let's do 3, 3, and 4. We'll go ahead and start with that. Oh, I hate that. Five. Oh, well. Oh, I don't like... No, this is terrible. I don't like you. Get out. Get out. Get out. Well, that's good, I guess. And then... Can this... I mean, that might be good. Let's do you. And we'll do you. We're not gonna win. I mean, mate? No. Okay, so... I guess what I need... Let's do... I don't like this at all. So we're going to try not to do that one. Two. No, I don't think so. Hold on. Let me do this. That could still go right here. Yeah. 4. Let me move that here. I'm gonna put that there. Oh, that's just not right. And I guess we'll have to do it. We're not. I don't have the stress. We're gonna have to give up. Because that's gonna make this worse. Defeated. It's fine. Nami answers every single pop culture question correctly, but it's not enough to unseat Tangent for Trivia Champion. Tange acts as if she expected to win all along. After the festivities, the mood in the colony is a lot lighter. You see people smiling easier and often see mixed groups of Helios and Stratos socializing together. It feels like the first time people have actually let themselves relax. Okay. It is mid-dust. Somebody's got to have a birthday. Like, one of these new people have to have a birthday. But I don't have enough stuff to keep giving things out. Really. I might... I might rest after we talk to our dad here. But I think we're going to go ahead and end with the Vertumnalia Festival, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!